guys, so today I'm going to be doing a Makeup for Beginners starter kit. These are products that I wish I had heard about 3 years ago when I started using makeup, so hopefully if you're starting off in makeup, these will help you a little bit. This is not coming out of my head, just to let you know, it's just a beaded lizard thing. I'm filming in a new angle because it's really rainy and this is the best lighting I could get, so hopefully I don't look too washed out. So I'm going to start with face and work my way over. I'm going to start off with concealer that I do believe was definitely worth the money. My favorite concealer is something that I believe that anybody who's starting off with makeup should try. And this is the MAC Prep and Prime highlighter in Bright Forecast. It has a brush applicator and you just sort of like twist it up here. And I really like this because it works really well, you know, under the eyes and for the occasional spot. And I believe for the money, I believe it was $14. It's a pretty good investment and a good buy. And you're going to use it for a really long time because this whole thing is filled with products. So there's a lot of product. As far as like a tinted moisturizer, I'm really into this e.l.f. tinted moisturizer in SPF 20. This one is in sand and it's only $3, so I know in drugstores you can't really try out colors, so for $3, you know, you can pretty much not spend a lot of money and find the color that you want. As far as powders go, this was one of the first powders I tried. I don't know why I stopped using it, because I went through a powder phase. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to wear powder. I don't know why, but this was something that I came back to recently and I really like and do recommend if you're beginning. And this is this MAC Studio Careblend Pressed Powder. I have the shade Dark. And you can see I really love this because that's not a mirror, that's the pan. Yeah, so I've used quite a bit and I really like it. It's definitely worth, again, the money. That's what I'm going to say with a lot of products in this video. But it is worth the money. It gets really good coverage, stays a long time, and I definitely recommend it. Blushes, I was sort of struggling on what I should include in this video as a starter kit because I'm a big blush freak and it was really hard for me to like just pick some that I really liked. But I really like these e.l.f. blushes. I have one here in Blushing Rose. They're by the Studio Collection. They're $3 each. I have about 5 of these and I really like them. They look like this, very similar to the NARS blushes, but you know, they're really nice. They give great color, very pigmented, they stay on a long time, haven't like sweat off of me, so that's really good. As far as cream blushes go, I really like these MAC Cremeblend blushes. This one I have right here is in Something Special. Yes, I have hit pan on that one too. And I really like these. They're really pigmented. I like to use these a lot in the winter because my skin gets a lot drier, and unlike the powder blushes, I don't look as scaly. You know, they don't really cling to my, you know, like their dry spots in my skin. So these are really nice as a cream blush and they stay on a long time. They're really pigmented and they give a really just nice sort of smooth effect. Of course, it's all in the application, but I just really like these and they apply really smoothly. Now bronzers, I'd heard about this next product for a while, finally decided to pick it up and I'm glad I did. And these, I keep stuttering today. This is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzer and you guessed it, it's in Sunny. I love this bronzer. It's a great matte bronzer. I use it a lot to contour here and up here along my hairline and sometimes along my nose. So I really like that. It's only about $4, so it's a really good something to just pick up at a drugstore. And NYC doesn't test on animals. Just saying. I know there's a lot of controversy about that and I'm not going to get into that, but I like that NYC doesn't test on animals. As far as eyes go, it was really hard for me to just choose a few things because there's so many things in makeup, especially with eyes go. You know, you look at anybody's makeup collection and they all have a bunch of eye stuff. So it's really hard to just narrow it down to a few things, but I think I got it down to a pretty small group. As far as primers go, I'm really into these MAC paints. This one just happens to be an Untitled, and you won't be able to see it, but the ones that are different, like red colors, are really pigmented, they stay on a long time, and they're really good to hold on the powder of your makeup. So I really like these, and you get a lot of use out of them. You don't need a lot, and they go a long way. As far as eyeshadows go, a couple years ago, or maybe a year and a half ago, Wet n Wild came out with a Color Icon collection, and everybody went crazy over it. You know, they're like, this is such a great buy, they're so pigmented, oh my gosh, and I went crazy too. And this is a palette that I would recommend as a beginner to get because it has a neutral eye and a nighttime eye, and this is the 8 pan palette in Comfort Zone. These two were eyeshadows, they fell out. I don't know why, but I really like them. I like this because this side is like a really nice neutral eye, and then this side is like a smoky eye. Of course, you know, I can't show you these ones, but just as a general like daytime, nighttime look, beginning, you know, starting out, I definitely recommend getting these. And I think I only paid like $4 for them at Walgreens, and I'm probably sure you can get them cheaper at like Walmart or something. So mascaras, I've gone through so many mascaras over the years. OMG, I could just write a list and do a 10-minute video on all the mascaras I've done, and I finally found the one that I really love. And this is by NYC, and this is the Volumizing Mascara High Definition Volume. This one is an extreme black, and it's very similar to CoverGirl's Lash Blast, but I kind of like it a bit better. The brush is nicer. It's a silicone brush, or not a silicone, I guess it's a silicone, just like a plastic brush. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the bristles, but they're just longer on one side and shorter on the other, so it allows for really nice and smooth application, doesn't clump, doesn't flake, and it's really inexpensive. I think it was like $3. So as a beginning mascara, you know, this is a really good stepping stone. Eyeliners, I'm a big eyeliner person, and the one that I found that I keep going back to are these ones by Prestige, and this is a Skin Loving Minerals, and this one I have on hand is an Onyx. And you won't be able to see the label, but it's okay. This is, you know, just really pigmented. I love these. They don't run on my waterline, and they're multi-purpose. You know, of course, if you can use it on your waterline and your lash line, you know, that's great. I can't remember how expensive they are. I think they're about $7 to $10 at Ulta, so not that bad, especially for something that doesn't run on your waterline, and it doesn't even say waterproof. Going into lips. Lips are really hard for me. I'm not a big lip person. I have a lot of lip products. I just don't use all of them, or a lot of them really. But these are the ones that I've really enjoyed and found myself going back to, and these are the ones that if I was beginning again, I would just go out and buy these. As far as lip treatments, I'm really into these EOS lip balms. Yes, I know, it looks like an egg. These are $3 at like Walgreens, and they're really nice. They're just sort of like a Carmex style balm, and they're really cute. Of course, you know, the product is important too. They moisturize really well. They don't dry out my lips, because I know some moisturizers actually dry out your lips. These are really nice, and I like them. Lip glosses. I have two of my favorite lip glosses. One is by Hard Candy. It's the Glossaholic in Lush. Huge, huge lip gloss. I'm not even going to take it out of the bottle because it's just so gigantic, and I would go on forever about how like huge it is. But I really like these. They're really sticky, they're really glittery, they're really fun. Another one that I do believe is definitely worth the hype, and these are these MAC lip glosses. This one just happens to be in Viva Glam 6. Can you see that? I don't know. Maybe not. I really like these. They're really sticky. They're really pigmented. They last a long time. And in my opinion, they're definitely worth the $14. I think they're like $15 with tax or something. As far as lipsticks go, I'm going to have to go back to MAC. I really like these Viva Glam 6. Not Viva Glam 6. Well, I like this color, but the Lustre lipsticks are really nice. They're not really chalky, because I know like some of their lipsticks sort of make my lips almost chalky looking. These ones are really nice, and this one just is, yeah, like I said, in Viva Glam 6. I think it's the Lady Gaga collection. I don't know. I really like them, especially the Lustres. They stay on a long time, they don't make my lips dry, and they smell like vanilla, so that's always nice. I think that's all I have. Oh, no, I lied. Just one thing, I'm not big into brushes. Like, I have brushes, and I'm trying to figure out ones that still work for me, so I'm not going to do like a beginner brush thing just quite yet, but I really like these e.l.f. eyelash curlers. They're only $1 and they work great. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, I don't know why you'd have a concern, but I just want to say concern, just leave it in the comment section, and everything will be in the down bar, all the products I mentioned. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to y'all very, very soon. Bye.